This is your Solent Journalism Update at 3. I'm Marcus Brown. There is a 19% increase in child grooming in Hampshire. We have Grace in the studio who investigated the rise. So Grace, these figures that were released, can you give a bit more insight?
Well, Marcus, a total of 181 offences compared to 152 the previous year were recorded between April 2018 and April 2019 within Hampshire. And now, in recent data collected by Internet Matters, which suggests 10 is the average age for children to have their first smartphone. But Ofcom says that 1% of under 5s already have one. A victim, whose voice is disguised to remain anonymous, shares their account in hope to spread awareness of staying safe online.
I came across some guy's profile and in my eyes he looked really good looking, and then he started chatting to me, and then a man turned up to the school gates and I didn't know who it was, and I'm kind of like sharing my story from my own mistake.
But Grace, do you think that social media networks could do more to prevent this from happening in the future?
The recent figures that sparked this investigation suggest that the top 2 platforms used to groom children are in fact Instagram and Facebook. The authorities are due to publish a draft online harms bill to regulate the social media networks. Stephen Horspool, a safeguarding officer for the police, said this.
Social media platforms tend to always be behind. There are billions of users. The amount platforms are making, they should be investing massively into keeping everyone safe.
Hopefully something can be done to help protect young people. Thanks, Grace. If a homeless person's belongings is left unattended in Southampton for an hour, police have confirmed they will take the belongings with risk of it being disposed of. Details were revealed in a tweet by @Southampton Cops, which is a neighbourhood police team in the city. Hampshire Police have told Solent Journalism that seized property will be held for 14 days, and homeless people will be given a reference number and will be responsible for collecting their belongings. The enforcement is already in action, with Southampton Cops already tweeting pictures of stuff that has been collected. Hundreds are expected to come out and pay their respects for Remembrance and the 100th Armistice this Sunday across Hampshire. Thousands of Allied troops left Southampton and Portsmouth during the D-Day landings, which also marks its 75th anniversary. The Royal British Legion's new campaign for this year focuses on the idea of turning off your digital devices and mobile phones during the 2-minute silence. Here's a clip from their campaign.
Let's break the silence on the 2-minute silence and pause. You see, it's not about which side of the argument you side with. Think of it as an act of kindness. You may not know their names, you may never meet them face to face, but imagine what it must feel like to never again see the face of your brother or your best mate. Imagine all you had left was the pictures they left on Facebook or a backpack full of their old school books. This is more than some war in your history textbook. You don't have to agree with the politicians. You don't have to like their decisions, but you can decide to empathise.
There will be ceremonies at the Cenotaph in Watts Park this Sunday, where a parade will be led by military personnel and veterans through above Bar Street. Trains will halt to a stop, causing the Christmas joy to turn to Christmas upset as the RMT announced strikes are going to take place. The RMT union said they were going on strike for the month of December over the dispute of guards on South Western Railway. This strike will only stop on Sunday the 1st and Thursday the 12th of December. South Western Railway have said they are extremely disappointed with the move.
It's a rotten time to strike. People are coming down on holiday, and if you haven't seen your family for several months and they're coming down, I think that's a bit nasty, but there we are.
As far as I'm concerned, it's politically motivated. Apart from the concerns of guards, I don't have an argument with the fact that you need a guard. There's no argument as far as I'm concerned there. But it's
affect everybody, even people who don't travel by train, because they're expecting people to come and meet them for business or pleasure. They don't achieve anything. Whatever they ask for, they never get. It's a jolly for them to just go on holiday, isn't it?
Could you imagine waking up on Christmas and not having presents to open? A Southampton-based charity is asking for your help this Christmas. Scratch helps people in poverty, and they're gathering donations to give families who might not be getting presents this year. Annette Davies works at the charity, and earlier she told us how much their appeal means to people in Southampton.
was one a couple of years ago where we'd had a particular toy in, and the mum had seen it in a shop, knew her son would love it, but knew that she couldn't afford it. And actually, when she opened the box to find what it was, she broke down in tears on the floor because we'd given exactly what her son wanted.
If you have any old toys that need rehoming, then drop your unwatched toys off to the scrap shop or check online at scratchcharity.co.uk for your nearest location. And finally, Dooley Ottoman Restaurant in Southampton have the best recipe for success. They've been shortlisted for the Best Middle Eastern Restaurant Award. They will find out if they've cooked up a winner on the 17th of November at the Asian Curry Award ceremony in London. We wish them all the best of luck. That's all from us for now. You can find all our stories and more at solentjournalism.co.uk.